Anybody knows that this man would not stop saying these disrespectful things about the celebrities, even though something happens when he one of them days he will the karma would catch up with him, at least at a comedy show or at least at ringside for a boxing event. One or two, karma will catch up with him. Karma will catch up with his brother periodically because he will not stop making mess on everybody else. Also, he's disrespecting what's this kid? Tutti Raw. That's Boosie's son. He dissed on Boosie's son, and then Boosie's son was going to clap back at him. You know, Charleston White, he would never want to stop. He just he just wanna get all the attention for himself, but he had to like rub it in. He had to rub it in and make things worse for himself. But this is what happens. But even though his day will come, his day will come on this 1 hour uh video is on me watching this man make an ass out of himself and say some mean shit about people, bro. Especially the baby mama of that island boy. He talk about he talk about talk about their child. The nigga is married. You know what I'm saying? He got a wife and kids. I mean, the kids. And Charleston White knows that the kids is off limits. The wives, you know, the baby mamas or whoever is off limits anyway. He crossed the line. He went and killed it. And also he's saying death to all the motherfucking gangbangers and shit, like Black Disciples, Gangster Disciples, whoever, King Von and all of them and shit. I mean, we already lost King Von. We already lost King Von, FBG Duck, and who else? PNB Rock, whoever. MF Doom. We lost all the rappers. We lost all the rappers that's around the way. Nipsey Hussle. Yeah, Nipsey Hussle. Lost all the rappers that's gone on the way. Pop Smoke. All the people that's gone, bro. They all have died. There's no bringing them. There's no bringing them back. But they all rest in peace. And he said he working with killers. He ain't working against the killers. He working with the killers. Let's find out what he had to say now. Again,
big up to you farming bitches. You probably been up there and fuck in the ass by one of them perverted barbers. That's why you so sexual. Death to all Crips and Bloods. Death to all TDs and PDs. May they all die like King Von.
he's calling the probation officer. He's calling the probation officer on King Yellow. What a fucking clown!
The time Charleston White pepper sprayed his
Oh, he pepper sprayed the nigga. Why?
The time he admitted it was his goal to snitch on and put 100 rappers behind bars. This is
He went pepper sprayed the nigga.
Charleston White's most disrespectful moments. Starting off with the time Charleston gave his very interesting opinions of top celebrities on a podcast episode. About a year ago, Charleston White was on the Funky Friday podcast with Cam Newton, where he was asked to describe a list of celebrities with one word. Charleston seized that opportunity to let the world know how he really felt about some big names in show business.
Describe each person using the first word that comes to mind. Are you ready to play? Yeah. I got 10 names here. Just one word. Number one, Will Smith.
Gay.
Why him?
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Fucked up.
Why her?
That's 2 words.
Why her?
Bitch. Funky bitch. Yeah, bitch.
Why you don't like Jada? Why you don't like Jada Pinkett?
Old up.
Sexy Red.
Why her?
Whore.
Why you don't like Sexy Red?
Yeah, stone down, dirty leg hoe.
Cameron didn't seem to have a problem with the words Charleston used to describe the people on his list, but when Brittany Renner's name came up, he started an argument between Cam and Charleston about how women should be treated.
You don't like Brittany? Why you don't like her? You don't like Brittany Renner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting a good impression. Give me some free game. Like, how would you approach a woman like Brittany?
You gotta handle her rough.
That's just stupid.
You gotta be a dominant man to deal with Brittany.
Right, that's just
When you say
stupid,
women, I'm
bro.
talking about domestic violence. Bro.
Yeah, domestic violence.
That's just stupid.
Relationship, somebody gotta take an ass kicking somewhere in the relationship.
That's just dumb.
That's
That's just dumb.
Man,
They still started going back and forth, with Cam saying he wouldn't watch a man put hands on a woman and not do anything about it.
man, you can't tell you can't whoop his hoe when she get down the line. She the kind of hoe
So the woman that you was when you put your hands on your woman.
You don't want to do that.
She take me down.
If I were to ever see you put that hand on a woman, it'd be a hard time for me to see that, Charleston. Real shit.
Well,
It's real.
if you would go to jail or go to hell if you get in fact me and my bitch. There go my brother. You better leave me alone, me and my bitch. You better go
Yeah,
home.
well,
Me and my hoe.
hello,
You
what?
better stay out of this.
And then,
That's
boom,
how to die.
that's cool.
Me or you gotta die by this bitch.
And it's
And now both our mama
Debate.
saying, you don't even love her. Gotta love my bitch.
How you gonna love her if you gonna put your hands on her?
Same reason you whoop your kids and tell them you love them, and this is why you doing it.
No.
Why you go love her?
Cam still wouldn't agree with Charleston, but to wrap their little argument up, Charleston let Cam know that he's known guys who died for nothing, trying to get involved in a couple's business.
Charles,
I don't get involved.
You done said a lot of truth, but I can't agree
I've
with that.
seen a lot of niggas play Captain Save a whole trying to
Man.
come in a relationship, save a woman.
What did he
and
say?
this nigga get killed, and she be putting money on that nigga book.
Man,
She
what
killed
he
him
say?
trying to save her.
What next?
She come to see that nigga, she right there, nigga, she still taking care of that nigga. And you done jumped in, now your family is sad, and this bitch still with this nigga that was slapping on her. Now, I ain't one of them kind of niggas. No, that was a sucker role. Monday, we at the funeral, said, man, you went out like a sucker.
His sit down with Cam Newton goes to show that not even his own hosts are safe from Charleston White. But this next rapper had it way worse, because not only was he repeatedly dissed on camera, but Charleston also went on to call the cops on the rapper's son. Just for the
What,
fun.
Tootsie Wall?
Charleston's
What you calling on Tootsie
rapper
Wall,
also
dude?
Badass was sparked
You
by
got beef with
Bootsie's
Tootsie Wall, bro?
condemnation of Kanye West.
You got beef with Tootsie Wall, nigga?
Because Charleston wasn't in agreement with Boosie on this, or anything for that matter. So he hopped online.
That's old pussy shit. You cannot do that bullshit. We ain't gonna do that old pussy shit and say some shit about Boosie kid, bro. That's Tootsie Wall shit.
Attacking Kanye, but also made some very serious allegations against the man.
This is
Boosie
Tootsie Wall.
said on Twitter,
This on Tootsie
you
Wall,
gonna
cuz.
keep using this platform to shit on your own people.
You use your bullshit.
And Boosie using his. What Boosie using his?
Your whole platform was about killing people, and you kill people, Boosie. Your whole rap career, your whole platform about killing drugs,
No, Boosie what?
ex-pills and girls.
Boosie badass. That's who he is. He's Boosie badass. He's so attached.
I'm like a dog. I'm gonna walk on like a dog. I'm gonna look like a dog.
What?
Charleston went on to share what he saw as the truth of the matter, saying anyone attacking Kanye West, including Boosie, was wrong, just promoting hate against white people.
Boosie is wrong, my nigga. And everybody going against Kanye West is wrong, my nigga. Why we all gotta be mad at white people?
Why them?
Why? Back up off that brother. And I just want to say, all you niggas mad at him. He the only motherfucking entertainer and rapper.
He entertained.
Any kind of other attempt to get Mr. Larry Hoover out of jail and prison. Ain't none of you ever use the platform for that. So y'all can suck Kanye West in mind too, boy. I bet you feel good about y'all done.
Boosie was asked in a couple of interviews
Oh,
about his beef
man.
with Charleston, but he said
Go
he
get
didn't
him,
want to
man.
speak on it
Man,
since
go get him,
he wanted to
Torrance.
get
Go
him
get
thrown
him.
in jail, courtesy of Charleston White's connect with law enforcement. Boosie's
Go
son,
get him,
Tony
dude.
Raw, however, took matters into his own
Yeah,
hands.
CW's gonna snitch on your kid.
Yeah, and Charleston went on live to respond, trolling.
That's why your kid's going after him.
Diabetes.
So your kid's going after CW, cuz.
Show him what you did.
Hey, bro, shut your old messy ass up. You too old for that shit. Your ass need to go get the fucking bed, you old bitch.
Oh.
Stop speaking on us, you stupid motherfucker. Hope you fucking die, bitch.
Ooh.
I hope your daddy died with that diabetes. Yeah, I hope your daddy died with that diabetes. I hope China don't send an insulin over here 1 month. I hope your daddy died. The old people in mind with that diabetes got that insulin on you. Look at mine. You stop like to mine here. Your daddy ain't got the white sugar eye. He got them hepatitis yellowish eyes. Your daddy's sick too. You talking about God.
Interestingly, Tootie Raw was arrested late that month after he was found with drugs and guns by police. In a shocking turn of events, Charleston went on IG Live.
Yeah, got nigga arrested cuz.
Called the cops on both Tootie and T.I.'s son, King.
I'm the one that got niggas arrested shit. Y'all niggas arrested, man. Come on, CW.
Or Texas State Trooper. I said this little boy, and I sent that other picture, that other little fraggle rock little boy. And I said, y'all be on the lookout for these two boys. They gonna have guns and drugs in the midst of all what they gonna be with. What? They were on the lookout for two. Yeah, his dad is a 6-time convicted murderer that used his children to kill people. What? So they had the eyes wide open for that little black ass mother. What? And he wasn't hard to spot in the crowd because there ain't too many kids as black as him.
Okay.
Messing with Charleston was going to get him locked up. But too bad.
Oh, Boosie man. Boosie man. CW now. Oh, Boosie coming for CW now.
Son, except this time he took things a whole nother level when he trolled the rapper
That's
about
personal
his
now.
son because Charleston
That's
also
personal now, man.
the rapper Billy the Kid.
You go after Gilly the Kid, son. What the fuck? Go after Gilly, man.
When news came out that
Go after Gilly and Pop Hunter, cuz.
Charleston, who's probably regarded as a snitch himself, called Gilly out for it, setting that beat in motion.
But he jumped in my inbox and said, you have a problem. Goofy. And I tell him, yes, I have a problem. You wrong for tripping on that little boy like that in Philadelphia. So he asked me, did I have a problem? I said, yeah. So his response to me saying that, well, let's meet up. I tell him, well, you know I ain't in Philly, but you saw what I said. When you in my town, clown. He said, keep that same energy. I said, I stand on that.
After a few back and forths online, Gilly later dissed Charleston, calling him a rat. That's when Charleston did the unthinkable, trolling Gilly about the tragic death of his son, Young Cheeks, who was shot in 2023.
You gonna play cry? You gonna play cry?
Pow! He shot your son in the head. He was on the line. Pow! Goddamn, y'all get it, bitch. I remember how you and Marlo cried. You and Marlo cried. Oh, my son. My son got killed. Oh, you cried. Man, you talking about shit. You goddamn right I'm a law-abiding citizen. That's why your son on the line. I'm going to call my son. You got to go to the graveyard. Say, look here for my kids give me for holiday. Wow. Say, give me cash money backup scene. Say, cash money backup scene. I'm sorry, backup dancer. Say, listen, I'm going to call my boy, because you can't call yours. You got to do this. Oh, I miss my son. I don't miss my son. I can call mine right now.
Charleston called his son like he said he would and spoke to him for a couple of minutes before going back to trolling Gilly about not having a son to speak to anymore.
Charleston, call your son.
I'll talk to you later. Okay, all right, love you.
Right to Richard's hoodie. Right to Richard's hoodie, man. It's on double R.
Say, get it. Wouldn't you want to hear your son? Oh, I get one more time.
Oh, man.
Oh,
That's on Gilly.
Get to heaven.
Yo, that's on Gilly, man.
You got it. Your son got killed.
I just watched one little clip with
Rest in peace.
I just one little clip based on that dude.
Even fans of Charleston White thought he went too far, crudely making fun of Gilly's tragic loss. He received a lot of backlash on the internet for it. But Charleston, as always, had his justification for saying what he did. In a Say Cheese interview, he said Gilly promoted gangster rap but didn't like the taste of his own medicine.
I remember being on live when the news broke that day. And one of my partners, who I consider a partner, Kareem Blitz, out of New York, got on my live, and he was chastening his Gilly, saying, this is what you get. You promote these lyrics, you promote this energy. As a matter of fact, Gilly, when you had King Von and Dirt on y'all podcast, and they start singing the songs about smoking tuba, y'all were dancing to it. If your kids die playing gangster, I will laugh. Wow.
But Charleston did also admit that he initially showed compassion to Gilly publicly for the loss of his son, and even defended Gilly in an argument with a friend.
I showed that nigga some compassion when his son got killed.
Wow. You did.
I openly showed compassion, and people.
Or say cheese too. Or say cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, I showed compassion. I put my heart out for the man. I went out my way and chastised a friend and told my friend, "Nah, homie, you wrong."
But according to Charleston, the co-author of his book titled Every Neighborhood Needs a Mr. Charleston, was trying to promote the book to Gilly, who then dissed Charleston and called him a rat, causing Charleston to switch up and troll Gilly about his deceased son.
I got a children's book out called Every Neighborhood Needs a Mr. Charleston. Mr. Gaines wrote the book. Mr. Gaines is a former elected official out of Detroit, out of Michigan. So the dude promoted the book, Mr. Gaines. Man, getting, he got disrespect, why you working with this dude? He's a rat, he's a snitch, he ain't never been nothing before this. So, I take my compassion back. So, as a matter of fact, I hope people are forgiven by God and live a long life of redemption.
Deep down, though, Charleston White must have known that he did take things too far, because a month later, he offered an apology to Gilly in an interview with TV host Jason Lee.
Boy, happy birthday. I appreciate you coming. Hold on, before I blow this countdown, I ain't gonna go to another. Well, I can't grow older. I know I'm wrong. So I ain't gonna know I'm wrong and continue to be wrong. Gilly, I apologize.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I'm wrong.
Gilly ain't go by it. Gilly ain't go by it.
I feel like he hurt me.
Man, Charleston, Gilly ain't go by your apology, man.
I got a birthday, I'm blessed. For me to keep getting the blessings and not blocking the blessings, I'm making a public apology.
Gilly knows you're a rat, Charleston.
I ask you.
Now, Charleston admitting to being wrong and offering a heartfelt apology like that definitely wasn't on anyone's bingo card, but nonetheless, in an interview with Shannon Sharp,
he already found it now.
Charleston's apology.
Gilly already found out about you now. Because you're making dumb remarks about your kid. But not about your kid, making dumb remarks about his kid. His kid's killed. Doesn't have any remorse. Gilly's ain't gonna forgive Charleston for that shit.
But he later apologized. Did you accept his apology? Charleston?
No, but you can't, I can't respect him like that. You got on the internet at 40-some years old and had nothing going on and disrespected that put work in smiling like that. You ain't on the same level. Think about that. I can't respond to it and call me killed online.
Gilly may not have realized this, but he was extremely lucky to even get an apology from Charleston, because Orlando Brown didn't get the same courtesy, but Charleston humiliated and trolled him about his traumatic past on a podcast episode. Charleston White and actor/rapper Orlando Brown were on a Danza project, and it predicted he didn't take
talking about your nut, says. Talking about your nut, he say.
Talking about your nut, he say. Orlando Brown, dude. Dad, which made Charleston uncomfortable.
I'm your nut. Just like, I'm your nut. I'm your nut, bro.
This say, hey man, you gonna meet your daddy tonight? I said, man, I came out somebody, right? And he was like,
you burst.
Yeah,
You better burst CW, man.
I came out you, man.
I'm going CW hard.
I don't know what you call that.
I feel violated.
Yeah.
It's a war case. He said it's a war case.
I'm sorry I came out you. Man.
Now, Orlando Brown is known to say weird stuff like that sometimes, but Charleston was willing to let that one slide.
Charleston just had a case in the past. Oh my God, he might be. He just had to leave the beat. Like Orlando, just leave the beat, bro. Orlando, just leave the beat.
The rest of these, man, These be trying, man. They chucking up in these 14-year-old girls, man. And you got the Muslim community being the number one race that do this shit, man. They doing this shit, man. And now the Christians is thinking it's cool to do this shit.
What?
You making up.
No,
You can't ask no serious question with this. You just gotta be with the bullshit.
Absolutely.
You got an audience and a fan base that comes here for great conversation, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So you lose them with this. But that's your long fan base.
And that little incident was what took things to the next level, because Orlando became riled up and started trolling Charleston about the attack he suffered at a barbershop, which was still an open case.
Those open cases. Those open cases. Leave it be, Orlando. Orlando, leave it be. That's just a past case.
And that was a killer like that.
That's a past case for CW, bro.
it's cool, but I don't want people to walk in to the barber shop.
Orlando, leave it be, man. That's a past case.
Killing a white man when I was a kid.
That's a past case. That's a past case.
Whatever I got to deal with, I can deal with. I'm out on bond. Can you leave that case alone? That's an open case. I'm out on 2 felony bonds. Can you please quit talking about that?
That's real.
Unless you don't let me get the gas.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. This with some bullshit, Orlando.
But even after Charleston told him not to bring up his active case again, Orlando kept talking about
That case is
it,
active,
saying
dude.
Charleston should have fought back. That's when Charleston started trolling him back by bringing up Orlando's viral claims of having had a dramatic past as a child actor in Hollywood.
Hollywood can make you do some dirty, disgusting shit.
We don't want to talk about it. You didn't admit to being in Hollywood injector. You wouldn't fight nobody. You didn't fight them. That's no. You didn't fight them.
Let the hand go, man.
Hollywood. Tough man. When they were trying to, did you fight?
Cat Woody was last
When they were trying to, did you fight? If you would have fought that and hit me, did you fight?
The only thing that looks good.
No, I'm trying to switch it. Listen, you got. I much rather get hit upside the head than get. No, listen, you.
Charleston must have been really pissed off by Orlando, because despite Danzig trying to get him to calm down, he kept ranting on about the Hollywood thing.
Hollywood. That Hollywood though. Don't get stuck in Hollywood.
That's why he keep bringing this shit up. The one's the 14-year-old. He is this, and he can't take it. I ain't been to Hollywood yet. I'm trying to get in though, but I'm trying to get in without getting just the running.
So it's Marcus Houston and who else there? So it's Marcus Houston and Jay Bull.
But you're going to say darkness.
Danzig was eventually able to step in and calm the situation down a bit, but being a troll.
Raspy already had his words with Jay Bulls, bro.
A lot of the popular 20-1 speed date videos.
Not the speed date. Man, but with all these women to see to Charleston, bro. Charleston would be like Talk Girls models, bro.
20 minutes in.
That's 21 versus 1, dude. Oh, no, he's scared. He's scared.
Wasn't feeling her.
They just do you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's scared, bro. The Unc is scared. He's scared. The Unc is scared.
Why they just stop what they had? Nah, nephew.
Unc is scared. Unc is scared.
Y'all wrong in ball. Nephew, you gonna do me like that? Can't get to the bottom of the world. You expect the bottom of the world.
Charleston also had a similar reaction when the next girl wound up trolling.
Oh, those go to Air Forces, man. Look. Go to Air Forces. Look at her.
White girl who were up for one. No.
Little shoes, man.
White girl who were up for one.
Because I'm white, but you riding. That's a huge difference.
A white girl I like wouldn't wear no problem. She get on white girls.
At this point, Charleston was sure that his host had run out of pretty girls, and she was ghetto of scraping the bottom of the barrel, since there were no bodies left to bring out.
I ain't know dope thing since by like 2003. You like to go no bitch by here dope thing. You ain't seen no back? Yeah, I already picked them. Why you scraping the bottom of the barrel? Well, matter of fact, you know how to me, it's too many arguments. Listen, when you get a loaf of bread, one loaf of bread be pretty. You get down to 2 little pieces that don't nobody want. That's how much in that back. That's what he did.
Charles finally crashed out and refused to continue the show after one contestant
dude
who was dressed in female clothes.
Look at this dude, bro.
Of the show.
Oh, you'll play that dude to him?
How you feel about Shamar?
Oh,
It's like this little sensation.
yeah, Charleston's like, how you gonna play that dude to me, man? How you gonna play that dude to me, man? I walk away, man. You gonna play that punk to me, huh?
Now it's over.
Yeah.
After an argument with Unghetto about payment for his appearance, Charleston exited the studio and left with his crew. And pretty much anytime Charleston is featured on 20 vs. 1, he's guaranteed to create.
Oh no, I tell this white girl, all the white girl with the deeper voice, bro. Watch out this white girl for the deeper voice, bro. Watch out for one, man. I'm gonna say hello. White girl with deeper voice. Listen to her.
What's up, bro? How you doing? Hey, no, man, it's
Whoa.
hell no.
Them high heels.
It's hell no. For more than a few years, I'm gonna be in a hell of a situation.
Them high heels.
Yeah, nah, why your voice deep, baby? She showed right.
Yeah.
But why your voice so pretty?
Well, that tongue. Oh, that tongue. Wow, that tongue. We feel strikes.
They were being asked questions.
We feel strikes. No.
Charleston losing, and Charleston was
Man, Steve Harvey, you wrong for that, man. Like pulling out the family field strikes on us, man. Hey, audience, is this model right for April? Is that model right for April? Or is she too much for him?
Yeah.
He got a weenie,
Yeah.
and I got a long.
the rappers Charleston has had something to say about. We kind of talk about Jay-Z because there was
What about Jay-Z, man?
years ago asking if people would take $500K to with Jay-Z. And in a 2022 interview, Charleston had a hilarious response when he was asked a question by Say Cheese.
Jay-Z already called that the interview about surprise by not pronouncing Tupac's name. Can you do it?
You'd be surprised.
Charleston then explains his decision to take the money, saying he won't have the resources to follow Jay-Z's business advice, but can figure something out with $500K.
Because people feel like he's a billionaire. If Jay-Z gives me some of his advice and tells me how he got rich, I could be a billionaire too.
They should sit on his lap and ask him. Anybody that think that should run up to him and sit on his lap, put their arm around him like he would like what's happening. And say, Jay-Z, tell me, man, give me $500,000.
$500,000 to go sit with Jay-Z. You go sit with him for something else, man. You live to do it, man. Jay-Z is the most powerful man in the hip hop right now. A powerful businessman at that.
Beefing with Jay-Z, one rapper he definitely had issues with was Lil Durk, and pretty much every other Chicago gangster rapper. Because Charleston openly
Charleston, why y'all there fucking with Durk for? Charleston, what you fucking with Durk for? Don't get this shit with nobody, bro.
Like
You're
this
not
one,
there fucking with Durk.
back.
You're not there fucking with Durk, man. Yes, man. Charleston, why you can't there fucking with Durk,
Say
cuz?
somebody tell that Chicago OG talking about people, your gang, your hood, fuck what you talking about, bitch ass.
He hate on Durk, cuz.
top bro. You ain't got no big pretty eye.
Charleston, when he hates on dirt, cuz. You come from Texas, you hate on dirt.
Hey, that's my community right there. Hey, you see behind these gates right there, that's my community. You bitch ass Chicago don't live in no big pretty houses like me, and you ain't got your own weed strain like me, bitch ass.
Charleston may not be a gangster himself, but he's never afraid of being pulled up on, and even dropped his address on the lot, so all the goons threatening him could put their money where their mouth is.
King Von bitch ass died, and who died for King Von? Who? Where you at? I'm at 5029 East Rosedale. So go meet this so you can get the back. 5029 East Rosedale Street, Fort Worth, Texas, 76105. Meet me there. I'll meet me there. Bitch ass.
A lot of Chicago rappers had it out for Charleston White for constantly dissing King Von, including Von's friend Lil Durk, and word on the street was Durk was trying to run up on Charleston himself. But when asked about this on Say Cheese, it seemed like Charleston wanted all the smoke because he simply went on to discuss Lil Durk further.
If Lil Durk is looking for you, or Lil Durk trying to catch you lacking, it's like you have something to say to Durk.
If Lil Durk looking for me, I ain't hard to find. I'm responding to people in the comments. I already know Lil Durk ain't looking for me. But what I'm doing is, I kill the image, homie, of what our people think these live. Lil Durk ain't no bad motherfucker. No, man, bad motherfuckers don't have fat white baby mamas. No, that ain't fat ass white baby mama. No, big bad motherfucker got fine black girl. Yeah, nigga with short hair, fat ass nigga, fight, run fast.
To further show that Lil Durk wasn't as gangster as people thought he was, Charleston also mentioned that King Von's shooter, Lil Tim, was still breathing, and Durk's own brother had also gotten killed.
He goes this Mexican soda that was coming out, man. People are just as dumb as they always keep, man. I just will cut down these commercials. I'm gonna cut down some of these commercials, man.
Isn't here. Hair's not ready. I need to trust me.
Trust nothing.
But our people think he is like superheroes. And I'm saying if he a bad motherfucker, wouldn't Timothy be dead? If he a bad motherfucker, his brother wouldn't have got killed.
Perhaps the reason Charleston is so unafraid of gangsters is because he knows goons are scared to get locked up, which would almost certainly happen if they pulled up on Charleston. Because Charleston doesn't think twice about phoning the cops and even calling the cops on this next YouTuber who was threatening.
You trying to go after a YouTuber, dog? You trying to go after a YouTuber?
Supposed boyfriend, YouTuber Florida Made MG. Florida Made MG's plan was to intentionally act gangster around Charleston to rile him up. And right from the get-go, you can tell Charleston didn't like the dude.
It's good, man. What's up, so good? I don't know what your hands do. Y'all know if it's scratching your little thing, you know, you come kiss my friend. What's good, bro? What's good, man?
With Florida trying to
fist bumps. Oh, TV.
Florida threatened to call his goons while Charleston threatened to call the cops.
I don't think our family would approve of what they do. I don't think nobody in our family would say, man, what's wrong with you?
Sure, man.
It's like you want to motherfucker up. Like you trying to put your motherfucker in and you go to jail.
Call my wife.
Yeah, we call them.
Chill. Hey.
Okay, there we go. So they call, they come, they gonna get the location. If you push, I'll push. And let's see who young niggas the bad. Cause I got some niggas that's bad.
Things escalate when
Wow,
Florida
see that phone, nigga.
to stop him from calling.
Oh, yeah, look, hold up,
Charleston
man.
pulls out another phone and starts
Man,
going off on him.
Man.
They ain't got to do all that, man.
Bad boy when they call.
I ain't got 411, man.
That's not what we are. Yeah, so now that's Rob. Now that's Rob. That's a hot, that's a hot.
Nah, chill. Yeah. My bad. Chill, man. Chill.
Oh man, he got him riled up. Oh, he got him mad now. He got him mad now. That in the weight store.
I ain't mean to do that.
The touchdown weights. He got mad touchdown. Oh, he got riled up a touchdown. He got riled up a touchdown. Like, bro, don't do that to the dude. Don't do that. Don't do that one cuz. Don't understand around your ass.
Explains that the whole thing was just a prank. He wasn't really a gangster.
You can't be playing on Uncle like that. This on Uncle like that. You can't be on board. Come on, don't call cops and all shit. Don't do that shit. Oh, he slapped the hat off his head. He about to start calling the popo or something. Y'all ask you to slap the hat off his head. Don't do that to him. Oh, he about to call cops on you. Slap the head off his head. Watch out. Hang out with that damn. He's going to turn you in. What you doing, man? What you doing, man?
There's a prank, bro.
Even after explaining he was just a YouTuber and wasn't really dating his niece, Charleston refused to call out the police, and Florida made MG had to leave ASAP. And as we all know,
MG guys scares down.
He's made it his goal.
MG guys scared.
Against the rappers.
He outside, man.
He made this known in a Say Cheese interview where he called himself the hip hop police, saying he admitted his lifelong purpose on
It's like the new hip hop cop.
rappers in jail.
So he's a new hip hop cop. Yeah, like he's a new hip hop police. New hip hop cop.
And be gangster with no consequences or repercussions to their gangster. It's a new day in town. I'm gonna give my police money, and I'm trying hard to put at least before I die. I'm trying hard before I die. I'm gonna put at least 100 rappers in there.
Whoa. 100 rappers?
That's my ultimate goal. I got a quota. I'm trying to be
100 rappers.
100 rappers.
100 of them.
Unsigned, known or unknown.
And among
You
those
don't
rappers,
lock
Charleston
up those 100 rappers, dog. Don't do that shit. Don't rap all
because
the
in
people
different
know your
Say
rap.
Cheese interview, Charleston
You get what's on with Simpson,
and
dog.
be a young boy
You
had
get
beat
what's
his
on with Simpson,
2022
dog. I can
federal
tell.
gun charges case.
I can
Young
tell.
boy, this case, found not guilty for his gun case.
I was
Yeah,
disappointed.
we better let NBA go. Shit, NBA is about to be free shit.
I know there's a lot of people saying.
You better let NBA go, and NBA did no shit like that.
I don't know what kind of person you is.
NBA is a good nigga.
But I was shocked.
Why we keep putting on good niggas in jail, bro?
Charleston also said
He called
even
the good
if young
niggas
boy
in jail,
did
man.
get locked up, he
He
hoped
made
at
young
least
boys
he
some
would
good
stop
niggas.
seeing him as a gangster, since YB was rocking lipstick and makeup in
All
all the
niggas,
music
so
videos, and
one day they come and kill your ass
and more
niggas.
comfortable.
That's what I'm gonna say.
All niggas, so you never know who's gonna come out there and get you. Come out there and get your
All
ass.
this type shit, he can't go be
Shit.
a gangster now. If he go back to being a gangster, should no other rapper take him serious? Yeah, if he go back to talking about he wanna fight, no, we don't request to have the makeup.
Shit.
With their white makeup on, with their lipstick in his thing, and their body. We want him.
That's all for
Yeah,
sure.
he better not go back to being a gangster. Well, I hope he do something else to go to it. That's it, bro. I pray he goes to it.
That's all for sure. That's a lucky guy.
And speaking of gangster
That's for
rappers,
sure.
Charleston White revealed his own theory for why they die so often. Charleston was asked by Say Cheese why he thought the deaths of rappers were so frequent. And according to Charleston, everyone wanted to be a rapper these days, which is why it looks like rappers pass away so often.
Everybody rapping now.
Yeah.
See, long before everybody wasn't rapping. Even the smart people that went to college and got degrees, they become rappers. Dr. Rose, whatever his name out of Dallas, this song is rapping now, stupid motherfucker. This went to college for all this shit now to rap. He done got shot. Doctors want to rap. Football players want to rap. Preachers want to rap.
I know.
Everybody wants to rap. So if everybody's a rapper now. I'm gonna be rapping. If I can just find some kind of way to mumble that shit, but my brain won't retard where I can do it. But I want to do it so bad. I swear I do.
Or two, try
He
again.
started off at the time of Goon tried pressing Charleston a lot for dissing King Bong. Charleston White is mostly known for being against gangster rappers and gangbanging in general. So for Charleston, the death of notorious Chicago rapper King Von in 2020 was a huge cause for celebration.
Time for him to get ready.
But you feeling me out, I'm telling you I'm in character. And fuck your hood in Chicago and everything King Von stands for. Stop on his head, King Von.
Von gone. It's over with. He ain't no more king. He is in hell where he belongs, burning with the rest of the demons.
After putting out videos of him dissing Vaughn and disrespecting his memory, Charleston naturally started getting threats from O-Block members, but clearly threats from gang members don't face
Yeah,
Charleston.
the gang members go tell him apologize too.
Y'all ain't done nothing with Jimmy. Y'all, King Von right now. Piss on his grave. Sit in them. King Von. That nigga was a killer. And that nigga killed black people.
One of King Von's associates even hopped on live.
One of the associates might tell him to apologize. Look,
right then and there.
Rats Williams, bro.
Pulling up on his location since the dude claimed he knew
Homie
where
Rats
Charleston
Williams.
was at.
You said about King Von? Nah.
The homie right
I
there.
know you can right now.
Homie told him to apologize.
So I need you to apologize right now.
What he say?
I'm gonna go out and go.
What he say?
I'm gonna give you 2 seconds.
What he say?
Charleston simply called the dude's bluff and started to count on himself, daring the dude to pull up like he said he would.
You scared now? Look, 1, 10 seconds. 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck King Von all over.
Okay. Okay. I'm glad you put it that way. Okay.
Fuck King Von mama all over.
Whoa.
Okay, Von, come on. Walk out and say you come around the corner.
How about that?
You know what? You told me you knew where I was. You done lied to me already.
Man.
I ain't no lying here.
You got that gun. You got that gun, cuz.
That wasn't the only time Charleston received threats from an O-Block member on camera, because 2 years
Oh,
ago,
another gang member might be coming to get him. Another gang member might be threatening him on that too.
25 and 10.
Yeah, he ready.
Calls in telling Charleston to stop speaking on Vaughn and threatening to pull up on Charleston if he didn't listen.
Hey, Charleston, man, I just want to say, keep Vaughn name out your mouth.
You say keep Von name out my mouth?
Yeah, keep Vaughn name out your mouth.
And if I don't, what's gonna happen?
We gonna pull up.
Oh, God.
Charleston, being Charleston, immediately does exactly what he was threatened not to do, and even gives the dude his address so he can pull up like he said he would.
Hey, listen, I'm King Von. Yeah.
You said what?
King Von.
All right, man, so don't pull up, don't come to Chicago.
No, you said y'all were gonna pull up. You said if I didn't keep his name out of my mouth, then y'all was gonna pull up. I didn't keep his name out of my mouth. When y'all pull
Where
up?
you at? Where you at, Dan?
I'm in Fort Worth, Texas. You want that yet?
The dude wasn't trying to come down to Texas, but it looked like Charleston wanted all the smoke because he asked the dude to call up one of their goons in the area since he wasn't trying to pull up himself.
They got GDs and PDs in Texas.
What? No.
Ain't no real GDs.
There ain't no real GDs and PDs in Chicago. Now it's BGD. It's Black Gangster Disciple. The pitchfork. The pitchfork. Old Block. Niggas got King Von on the wall on Old Block. And his eyes crooked. Y'all wrote King Von on the wall and his eyes crooked and his shoes don't match.
Oh.
Old Block.
Charleston wasn't done embarrassing the dude because he continues to clown O-Block and reminds the dude that they try to act
Oh, we clowning him.
Vaughn got
He
killed.
clowning him, dude.
Government house and assistance. Fuck Old Block. Broke ass.
No.
There ain't no rich on Old Block. You been throwing all King Von money after he left.
Oh.
Hey, listen, one thing we know about them rolling 60, when Nipsey Hussle got killed, some people died behind Nipsey Hussle. It ain't one motherfucker died behind King Von. How you be saying it bad? It ain't one person died behind King Von. Fuck King Von and fuck his sister and the kids too.
If you know anything about Charleston, you know he doesn't think twice about going off on anyone. And apparently, even the kids of his rivals aren't safe, as seen in his recent beef with the Island Boys.
Oh, man.
The Island Boys.
Oh, no, one of the Island Boys is going to come for his head.
Charleston could
The Island Boys go come for Charleston's head, bro.
AI and an incest rate in reference to the Island Boys' little kissing incident. That's how his beef with the Island Boys started.
Man,
Him and Faisal being scheduled for boxing
The
matches.
Island Boys go fuck King. The Island Boys go fuck Chris. What's that nigga name? CW knows some Island Boys go fuck him up, bro.
He lost it.
Island Boys go fuck Charleston White up. What is going to say his baby mama to a boxing event to go see him?
It's cool. I'm not gonna make fun of him because I'm gonna keep progressing with you. I'm gonna make fun of you and you, baby.
Oh no! No!
Headline, bitch. Shut the fuck up. You wanna be a young so bad. You're mad because you're gonna get your ass beat.
Oh, somebody's a rider. Oh, you're a rider now.
Charleston would also get pressed in real life for his comments on Fly Soldier's child, but the baby's
Oh, Fly Soldier's gonna get him. Oh, Fly Soldier's gonna get Charleston White ass. One or the other, man.
Was being interviewed when Fly
Oh, the baby mama gonna get him. Yeah, she ready for his ass.
Watch that boy get beat up like that and cry with them tears.
Oh, the baby mama gonna get his ass. Oh, the baby mama gonna get his ass. Look at her, dude. She coming to get him. She a rider too. She a rider too. It's South Central shit.
God damn! I thought they were drunk and rock by. Charleston took the mic and immediately doubled down on his comments about the baby.
The baby's still up there. I'm gonna have what she said. Just
Oh.
take away what that baby look like. Just hoping the baby grew up to be something better than what his daddy looked like and behave much better. Yeah, bitch, can we bother the baby? She know what that baby look like. She
Talk to something else. Talk to something else. Talk about how the baby look like. Come on, man. Baby ain't retarded. Baby ain't retarded. So he's in trouble. They say some other kids that's weird. That's all I'm gonna say. Come on, man. Jack Daniels commercials, man. Oh, Instagram team accounts, man. I will skip all the one advertisements, man.
Situation was, it wasn't the only time Charleston White went after the rapper's kid. And this time, he even snitched on the rapper right after. After Bone's demise, Chicago rapper King Yella, who's affiliated with the Gangster Disciple Chicago.
Oh, he got the magazine. Oh no, you go for
Charleston didn't just go after Yella, but also took shots at Yella's 3-year-old daughter.
Ready?
While he was at
Oh, you ready?
Talking about King Yella. She said, why he rocking like that in that cone with
Oh,
all that scripted stuff on his face? I said, that's a dope thing, baby.
those tattoos, man.
That wasn't
Man, tattoos.
Yeah, King Yella, baby. You know, Yella with a bunch of scripted
Yella serious about his face, bro.
Yeah, he got a ugly
Yella's about to put hands on him like this.
This is something rappers take lightly, so it was no surprise when King Yella responded to Charleston.
Yella's gonna put hands on him like this, like Sugar Free, man.
Shots at Charleston's wife.
Look at him. Yella about to put this shit on him. Real quick. Look.
All that shit you talk about, like it's for the youth. But you talking about a 3-year-old child, though. Goofy mark ass clown. You and your ugly ass dog rat looking at a wife. If I find out what you're gonna be at, mama, on my kids, I'm gonna, you see that? I'm gonna put this motherfucker all on your face. I'm gonna smack you like a bitch.
Wow.
Tell your bitch ass, ugly ass bitch, your wife. Tell her dog looking at her to get on the table while she talking. I'll smack that bitch too.
Now, most of us know that speaking on someone's kids should be off limits, but Charleston had his own justification for saying what he did, explaining that no one has a problem when kids get hurt by the actions of gangbangers, but people have a problem with him calling the kid ugly.
How can people be so offended by me calling this living daughter who didn't hear me say a little bitch, ugly little bitch, but they so okay with Tuka being disrespectful?
And Tuka gone.
One little baby shot in the head in Chicago. How can we be so offended by motherfuckers saying this ugly little bitch when we watch kids die by the hands of these gangbangers year after year, and we never be that offended?
As for Yella's threats, Charleston responded by doing what he's best known for. He called up Yella's probation officer.
Oh, he called the probation officer. He called Yella's probation officer, man.
There's one in particular by the name of King Yella that I was told he's on probation out of Las Vegas, but he's
8%. Oh, Charleston, you 8% crack. Man, how you gonna call the PO on Yellow, dude? Y'all ain't did nothing to you. He said he's gonna check you, dude. Because you say some shit about the kid.
It turned out Yellow
say he's gonna check you because you said something about his kid. What you doing, Charleston?
Charleston reported him. Yellow wasn't really trying to start anything with Charleston.
He might be on some shit.
For reasons about to be revealed, you could say that next to gangbangers, what Charleston dislikes the most.
Instagram models, those.
Charleston
Instagram models that he's sitting with, dude.
And with that type of combination, you already know.
Look at him, man.
He seemed to have it out for one of the girls, since Charleston said she lied about her farting.
You mad because I said you farted and you're gonna lie and say I did cocaine, okay?
You lied, said I fuck. What? So I lied, said you do cocaine. Same thing.
Okay,
You take it
fair enough, fair enough.
See, she lied.
He didn't fart.
Her ass farting, shaking ass from that right boy, asshole just loose as he can be.
She feeling on him. She feeling on him real quick. She feeling on him after she on that phone.
And she doing this on camera and wanna think she can just spend money getting girls.
I ate tacos, so.
Money getting girls, this is the low grade money getting girls. They probably get.
Charleston continues to troll, but the girl then claps back, saying Charleston got all his money and fame.
Because the girl was so feeling on him, dude. You know the cast. You know that cast, Mary.
Trying to take Charleston on.
You know the cast, Mary.
In the streets, you ain't snitch, you ain't no real.
I ain't no real nigga. I'm a father who's never been to jail.
You snitching on, you was snitching on your own kid.
I will, you goddamn right I will. You goddamn right I snitch on my own son, but I ain't gonna show my pussy holding my ass, holding my dick, holding getting no money. And I hope my daughter don't
Look she grabbing him because of the Instagram model.
She ain't got to go for this no
man. On his stomach because of an
When
Instagram
Charleston wasn't done, because he went on to say that the reason he turned out to be OnlyFans models was because he has a sexually traumatic past. And for whatever reason, one of the girls then tried caressing Charleston, but he wasn't having it either.
Big up to you farming bitches. You probably been arrested and fucked in the ass by one of them perverted uncles. That's why you so sexual.
You don't even know him.
I don't been knowing nothing. I'm just throwing rocks, and if it hit you, holler.
You know,
I hope the rest of the young girls, I hope the rest of the young girls been watching this. You know, you learn how to create content without burning your shit to the world. Trying to sell your body to me right here, touching on me like that shit turn me on. Man, I bypass girls like y'all every day. Man, this motherfucker was. But you talking that kind of talk like you really that man, y'all ain't no real hope, y'all playing.
He's a big girl too. She encountered a big girl. That big girl he go counter too.
Featuring Charleston White and comedian Lil Woody. Charleston had the funniest response.
Charleston started counting this big old girl, man.
My question
Look at her, she's big as she can.
Mr. White, what would be the first meal that you would feed me?
Salad.
You say you go by that big old girl. Say you go by that big old girl. Come on, Charleston. Tell him you go by her. Tell him you go by her. Charleston, tell us you go girl that she go by her. Then you go try to pick her up. Look, you can't even do it.
That's it. And I was riding with you.
You want to pick her up? No, you can't. Why you wait? They go do it, man. Can't even pick her up.
In that situation, he pulled a strap and went off on an interviewer who he thought was trying to press him. When Charleston learned about the tragic gang-related death of a 15-year-old kid named Tuka in Chicago,
Yeah,
Charleston
that's Tuka. That's Tuka right there. He gone, bro.
No, Charleston had absolutely no pity for the mothers of slain Chicago rappers King Von and FBG Duck.
He gone. FBG Duck. He's dead.
But DJ U2E, who's also was trying to call Charleston out for helping Tuka's mom while dissing the mothers of Duck and Vaughn, which pissed Charleston off.
The only thing that kind of like I got bothered the Chicago community is like, if you go do that, you gotta do that for everybody.
I ain't gotta do that. Y'all go do it.
You know that,
Chicago,
You know that, Chicago.
King Von was a killer. My mama had 2 sons locked up for murder, and my mama let everybody know I'm not in agreement with what my son's done. So this is what I'm saying. You can't make me care about King Von, mama. That bitch. I helped his mama. Why do I need to know about 2 dead ass? I don't give a fuck about Duck or Vaughn. I helped his living mama. Fuck them dead. That preached about killing them. Give a fuck what they was. Why y'all not helping their mama?
DJ UTV would have Charleston would react that way, but things only got worse because Charleston continued crashing out and pulled out his strap.
You just go pull out a gun,
wasn't
dude.
playing.
You go pull out a gun, you go walk away.
With the stuff he had to say.
Man, so y'all gonna help the bitch. Since y'all got so much to say, bitch, give me back the money then, ho. Ass bitch. I ain't have to help now one of you rotten ass hoes. In Chicago, fuck y'all, suck my dick, bitch. I keep a goddamn gun for whatever.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Boy, you got a gun. Man.
What you mean what I'm on?
Man, this fast. No, Charleston, you crashing. Charleston, you crashing. Sit on down, man. Put the gun down, man. Man, Charleston, put the gun down, my nigga.
DJ UTV silence only while Charleston was crashing out.
Charleston, put the gun down, man. You ain't gonna do no shit.
This next interview, a simple question was enough to cause Charleston to start talking crazy, exposing a bunch of rappers and athletes with some serious allegations. Pop Hunter, a young rapper from Philly.
Oh, the Pop Hunter incident. Oh, the Pop Hunter incident.
After it was revealed, he snitched after witnessing a murder when he was just 13 years old. And says Charleston is a certified snitch himself. He tried to back Hunter up, saying other rappers didn't get the same treatment after they were accused of things far more serious.
They didn't blackball Game when he chopped that 15, 16-year-old girl that he just got sued for. That nigga fucked the baby and got sued and lost. They had that Game with the butterfly tattoo on his face.
Because the game is a G. He a blood, bro.
Fire. And he walking around with his chest still stuck out, hollering, and everybody still up. We got Kobe, Tupac, Mike Tyson. Boy, I know my boy, y'all love the shit out of Mike Tyson 2 weeks ago. Mike Tyson went to jail for it. He ain't never apologized for it. Y'all ain't said nothing about them boys.
I talk about Tupac and Kobe Bryant and Mike Tyson. People ain't mentioned that.
So you mean to tell me this 13-year-old kid witnessed his brother, right? From what I read, it was his brother, while his mom was there. So him and his mom witnessed this murder together. He's not a street kid. He wasn't raised in the streets. He don't know anything about standing on those street codes and principles. I don't know many 13-year-old kids who was taught to do that.
Oh.
So you mean to tell me and my mother witnessed a murder at 13 years old, and my mother take me down there and say what she saw and say, baby, you say what you saw, and you was telling this kid that he should have went against his mama? That what he was telling us, man? That's how you know you ain't been in the streets.
Charleston also went off on Lil
Raise his hand on what he gonna say, bro.
Speaking on Hunter's
Raise his
song,
hand on that.
took it off his Instagram after the news about Hunter snitching came out.
How he get the name Uzi first? We done get his pad. I hate these rapping niggas because the rapping imitate niggas like me who almost threw our life away for the bullshit.
That wasn't the only time he had something to say on the Pop Hunter situation, though. In fact, in another interview, Charleston got into a very heated argument with the host. Charleston was on the Quiet Room podcast with New York media personality Queensfoot.
Look out, man.
Charleston
Here it comes.
Trying to back Hunter up, saying he was only a kid at the time.
Here it comes.
Any street code.
When do we as a black community say we gonna put the codes on the kids and they got to stand on the code? Back in the day, we take a 13, he can't be out here. We take the codes away. So come on, homie, we ain't finna do that to our black children. So that's what I'm saying. This is a fucked up race. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the black race, the rapper, and anybody who say that it was wrong for doing what his mother told him to do at 13 years old.
Charleston went on talking about the influence mothers have on kids and how a child's brain works. He claimed the human brain doesn't develop until around 25 years old. He insisted he learned that from his experience dealing with gang members.
Homie, I deal with all the studies, and statistics, and the medical science, data research that says the human brain doesn't develop until at or around 25.
Something that you learned, you had to read.
No, I didn't read it. I didn't read it, homie. I didn't read it, homie. I'm telling you, I'm working with it. I'm working with these killers.
Charleston's refusal to admit he had read that piece of
did work
information
with
sparked an argument with Queensfoot. He wasn't really on the same side as Charleston from the get-go. But what really made Queensfoot crash out was Charleston calling him an internet dude.
I didn't read it, homie.
You said you're a character. It's a character. You're real
You missing? He's stuck on the internet. I'm telling you, yeah. I'm telling you, the internet. That's why he's so convicted. He's an internet. He's an internet. That's why he's so convicted by what I'm saying on the internet. I'm talking about brain development. I'm talking about
You had to read it. I didn't read it. How? You gonna learn about brain development without reading it? You Jesus, son. He touched your brain and put implanted memories and knowledge in your brain like that. Stop doing that.
What?
I didn't
read a motherfucking thing, nigga. Didn't read a motherfucking thing, internet ass nigga. I just said internet ass nigga. Come here in my life.
While they were at it, Charleston also reminds Queensland that he's the one who paid him to appear on the show. So Queensland ought to listen to him and talk less.
You paid to talk to me, nigga. That's what I'm talking about, nigga. You talking about? I get paid to open my motherfucking mouth. I make $75 an hour as a defense mitigation specialist, and I ain't read a motherfucking thing. I sit and I listen. I sit and I listen like you need to do. Look to the expert. I'm the expert. You paid for me to talk, not for you to talk.
Charleston and Queensland were eventually able to calm down, and the interview carried on normal. But it wasn't only on that occasion that Charleston got provoked by his host. But things got so heated with this next interviewer that Charleston left the studio. Charleston linked up with social media influencer Lil Pistol Starter for an interview, and things were just fine until Lil Pistol decided to ask Charleston what he'd do if he got smacked by him. And this seemed to piss Charleston off a little bit.
So let me ask you this. So with you not being violent, what would you do if I slapped the shit out of you?
You don't die. What you talking about, Hollywood? I don't know no man you can slap who would die.
But Charleston crashed
Oh, he
out.
mad, he
Lil Pistol
mad.
let him know that he owned the city of Memphis, and that's when things got super heated. But Charleston clowned Lil Pistol for trying to act hard, when he's really not.
Man, I don't want to finish jumping no more. I done got irritated. Cause this conversation ain't got no substance. A nigga talking my city, but don't own nothing. Where you own something at my city?
I don't need Jay. How about these shorts?
I don't like this young interview.
He gone.
I'm sitting talking around
He
here.
gone.
Goddamn thing going.
He gone.
Yeah, I hate the whole ass nigga like this here. Let go. No, I got mad. Bitch, that somebody has slapped me. What I have? Let go. I'm even talking to young.
Charleston used to be a real gangster before turning his life around, so it's no surprise he likes to call out fake gangsters. He did the same with Soulja Boy, and it later resulted in a real-life incident involving Soulja Boy.
We're playing with Soulja Boy. We're playing with Soulja Boy in Call of Duty.
Charleston and Soulja Boy beef started when Charleston went off on Soulja Boy on the St. Cheese interview. In response to Soulja
He
saying
found
all his ops and his
you. He
peers,
found you.
Charleston let it be known that Soulja didn't have any real ops. He wasn't no real gangster.
Fuck Soulja Boy. Punchy Black. Yeah, Punchy Black still. I want to remind
Talk about Corgy Black before you say Tapia, man.
They
Not him.
watching you,
Man.
watching you. Remember you was on your tiptoes. Remember you was tiptoeing his ass. You ain't got no motherfucking outfit.
That's what?
Nothing about you street. Let's go back over your world. You got rap robbers. You ain't got no opposition. Y'all ain't boom, 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 boom.
Soulja Boy didn't take those comments well, and soon after, news came out that he pulled up on Charleston. According to Charleston, Soulja said he just wanted to talk, but at the same time had around 12 goons with him. Sensing what was really about to go down, Charleston said he pulled out his bottle of mace to defend himself.
They all lined up in front of me. I'm trying in the corner. They kind of got me boxed in. So I really can't. I got to run through there if I go wrong. And I don't know. They got every opportunity to grab me, trip me, so I can't run. I get him. I get to hit the whole entourage. The police talking. You spray me. You go across the aisle, and then you come back across the road and laugh. You go, huh? I don't get this on that. So I hit him. Come back.
Pepper spray. You use pepper spray on him? Man, what is Soulja Boy gonna say if you say he sprayed him with mace, bro?
Charleston was using pepper spray, but you could tell Soulja's
You sprayed him with mace, man. That's what he said.
You think those scary me, y'all gotta pull out pepper spray out your bitch purse, running with pepper spray. What the fuck?
This wasn't the last of Charleston's Mason incidents, as he also pulled the mace out on a popular streamer live on stream where they were having a heated argument. Aiden Ross invited Charleston onto his stream, but Aiden's friend and streamer Izzy Prime
Good dick, nigga. Benefits click.
Charleston to get into it.
Good dick, nigga. Benefits click.
Charleston if he really sent a photo of his privates to rapper Bandman Kevo in response to Kevo.
You talk about dick pictures. You talk about dick pictures, bro. Muscle pictures, man.
That was the moment things.
I'm talking about dick pictures and muscle pictures, bro.
Yeah. This nigga come jump in. This nigga come jump in. This nigga come jump in. You talking on my dick, but I'm gay. What you talking about my dick for? What you talking about my dick for? The you gay.
Oh no! That's bad.
This nigga play gay games.
Charleston keep going back and forth with the trash talk, and at one point, the two were getting ready to throw hands. But when Prime saw Charleston pull out that mace, he started backing up since he didn't want to get hit with it.
You're back. Yeah. You came and jumped out of the
One, Ethan! One, Ethan! One!
The situation never got de-escalated. These are problems who went the stream, as did Charleston White. But that wasn't the only time Prime and Charleston had an issue on one of Aiden Ross's streams, because on another occasion, Prime was trying to press Charleston for being a snitch.
Like, you know, the first black person I've ever seen, like, broke the black.
You must ain't had a grandmama.
Nah, I got grandma still.
Your grandmama tell on police. She call the police somebody do something wrong.
Nah, she not a bitch.
She see somebody breaking her neck out, you lying to me. You ain't not no. She
So she finally decides to call his grandma.
Granny will call the cops anyway.
Talks to police, but things
Granny will call the cops instead of her not talking.
People can hear you. Don't say that crazy.
Granny will call the cops instead of not talking.
So you want a house, you see somebody breaking into your neighbor's house. You gonna say something? So you gonna mind it?
Maybe.
At this point, it's pretty clear that snitching ain't something Charleston's ashamed of. And in one Say Cheese interview, he said he actually recommends it, adding that it's better than going to jail.
I recommend shit. I don't recommend doing 20 years to nobody. I don't recommend doing a life sentence to nobody. If I can get out of jail to jail, why not? There's no honor amongst thieves. So why do I have to be honorable amongst thieves? Why?
Charleston also went on to say that categorically speaking, he wasn't a snitch because snitches only tell on people in order to get out of trouble.
On the internet, you always say that, where's the paperwork? I'm not a rat. I'm not a snitch.
I ain't.
But why you call the police on the
That's not snitching. I'm not breaking the law. I'm not trying to get out of no trouble. That's what a snitch do. A snitch is telling to wiggle out of something. I'm just telling. No reward, no nothing. I just want to put a gas in jail.
And speaking of snitches, in an interview with DJ Academics, Charleston defended 6ix9ine and called him brave for snitching on his associates in 2019.
What do you think about 6ix9ine?
Why him?
I think he's brave.
That's why 6ix9ine. That's why Tekashi 6ix9ine stole Trippie Red vibes. Right, he his feet on Trippie Red plaque
Talking about the things
while he's sitting on the toilet taking a shit.
Kidnapping, rob, sit up on
In the bathroom.
And standing on that and saying, I ain't done nothing wrong. Y'all would have done it too. Most people under the pressure that he's under would have caved in.
At least that's one rapper that Charleston has made a positive statement about.
That
So
shit ain't
a very sus beef Charleston had with this next rapper and sent freaky photos to. We're talking about Chicago rapper Bandman Kevo.
You gonna send it to Kev? You gonna send the muscle pics to Kev? Man, you gonna fool.
For a hookup.
What's the most you ever paid for?
Man, Charleston, you gonna send the muscle pics to Kev? You're a fool, man. Muscle pictures, man. It's weird.
On a regular basis. This revelation got a lot of people on social media talking. Say Cheese also wanted Charleston White's take on it. And as you'd expect, he had some strong words from Kevo.
It's word for word, man. It's him saying word for word, man. Just like the type of shit they say in court. Relevancy and irrelevancy. Oh yeah, today's August. Today's August 1st.
Man, I don't watch the
Today's August 1st.
fuck your way to the top. stingy, stealing, lying, whatever goddamn thing. I give it nothing but good dick. It's called good benefits.
After busting Kevo's manhood, Charleston next went after the man's curious physique, saying Kevo spent money on the wrong area of his body.
Like I said, he wouldn't have got his fitted though. So he got to pay. He should have got that deep pump. He wouldn't have had to pay for it now. If he would have got that deep pump, I promise you, he would have deceased and stopped paying. But he would have spent his money on the wrong area of his body. Pumped his goddamn fitted. Isn't that crazy?
Fanman Kevo wasn't going to take that line down, so the next time he was on St. Cheese and the topic came up, he clapped back at Charleston, saying Charleston can't get the type of girls he gets.
Charleston White ain't the type of hole I'm in. So of course Charleston can get those girls that Charleston gets, they free. You don't need $1 to get them type of emails. So I understand it. When Charleston comes off, once he gets on this level, once he drops songs, then he can kind of understand. Right now, he can't see the side. He barely can see anyway.
That last statement was in reference to the fact that Charleston wears one glass eye, but Kevo didn't stop there because he felt that he could prove to Charleston that his muscles were real. So he sent Charleston a video of him working out. Kev should have really known better than to start an internet beef with Charleston, because Charleston responded by sending him a picture of a muscle of his own, intended to traumatize Kevo for life.
So I sent him the best muscle I had that I thought that would, compete with other people's muscle. And I ain't just send him a picture, I sent him a video, and I would put grease on my muscle. You know, like how you grease his arm? Yeah, I put grease in mine. Shook it at that. And sent it to him. And he texted me back saying, I'm gay as hell. And I'm saying to myself, man, you saw my dick. I didn't see yours. My dick is on your mind. Your dick ain't on mine. I know what your belly look like, but you know what my dick look like. So, I win.
To be real, Kevo was never going to come out on top because Charleston always wins, no matter who he's beefing with. As a testament to his beef handling capabilities, we gotta talk about the time Charleston took on both T.I.
Not King Harris.
The beef started.
Man, King Harris got into an argument with T.I., bro. Look.
During an Atlanta Falcons game in November 2023.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That a game, nigga. That a game. What the fuck? T.I.'s gonna dump your ass out, man. Come on, King. Disrespect the people. Man, King, you disrespect the people.
And made it known that he advised T.I. the year before to discipline his son, but T.I. didn't listen. He also trolled King about his looks. Another viral incident where King was being disrespected.
T.I.'s like, Charleston, don't even worry about mine. T.I.'s like, Charleston, you ain't gotta be worried about mine. I'm gonna handle my kid. Like T.I. said, he can't do it.
This is the king of the
T.I.'s like, Charleston, why you speak on me and my kids, man? Leave us out of it. It's like Tuesday Ball said, always say something to the Charleston on the fucking phone and shit. Like, what's speaking on?
Meanwhile, King saw all the things Charleston was saying about him and made the ill-advised decision to respond.
Boy, Charleston White, you was a bitch, boy. And we about to whoop your ass when you come back down here from town.
And Charleston responded in the most brutal way possible.
If your boy jump on me, y'all are bigger than the other motherfucker. I should be right in his goddamn throat. Look, I wish an 18, 19-year-old nigga would jump on me. Boy, I trade one more on that little motherfucker. I swear, my right in the God. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. If T.I. son jump on me, I'm on George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin, this little motherfucker, man. I'm gonna let it be on top of me.
Seeing as his son's life was now potentially in danger, T.I. finally decided to step in, telling Charleston not to play with him or his son.
Put my foot so far up your ass, you'll flush your teeth with my shoelaces. You don't motherfucking play with me, bro. Don't play with me, bro. Don't play with mine, bro. Don't play with mine. Just don't play with mine. Say what you want about me. Leave my motherfucking children, that's your motherfucking face, boy.
Since T.I. was trying to get gangster with Charleston responded by challenging T.I. to a fight.
We really can get in that. We really can get in that ring for some money. Since you run your motherfucking mouth, put the patch on your motherfucking eye, Clifford Harris Jr. And I bet I kick you right off of your motherfucking ass. can settle this. It's like too bad. My boy get in the water with your boy, and me and you get in the ring, and your woman and my woman fight. If you got some thugs, I got some thugs that fight. We can make it with the white person to have it, like a family feud, and let's get hard.
Yep. Starting off with the time, he probably listed several
All the police
horrifying
uniform,
crimes
where
on
that?
his past, because in one Say Cheese interview, the interviewer was letting Charleston know that people have been saying all his antics were going to catch up to him soon. So Charleston had to explain to the interviewer why he doesn't feel threatened by karma.
When you do these type of things, they always say his time is coming, his time is coming.
I remember when I was about 13 years old, I snatched this, she might have been 65, maybe 70 years old, old white woman in front of me. Snatched up her. She didn't want to let it go. I hit her in her nose. Old woman. So my brother said, if you hit him in the nose, it's like a release button. She let the bird go. One of the girls in the car with us that saw what happened, she said, your day coming for doing that. My day still ain't came.
Charleston went on to tell a few more stories to show that he's done far worse things and gotten away with them.
I remember when I said I next door neighbor cat on fire. I sprayed lighter fuel all over and secretly set that motherfucker on fire. My day still ain't came from that cat. I pushed the little boy in the swimming pool and he couldn't swim. And I almost drowned. And mama and had to come out the house. My day still ain't came from that. I said, ain't made them garage on fire. And don't nobody know to this day because I just told. That's man, so when white folks they gonna come up for what they done slavery. So until white folks get there, in my mind, my day ain't gonna never come.
Another interesting comment from the interview came 10 minutes in when Charleston was asked about an incident he had with King Von's sister, who was pressing Charleston when they ran into each other at a strip club. She later claimed she gave Charleston
Kayla B is a stripper. Kayla B, King Von's mom, King Von's sister. King Von's sister, Kayla B, she a stripper.
As a result of this, a lot of people started calling Charleston out for clout chasing, but in response, he proudly admitted it.
You know, a lot of people, they started the
I
clout chasing. Charleston clout chasing, but she came in first.
No. I am clout chasing. Everything I do
You get classified stripper.
That's how I got rich and famous. They pay for clout. Yeah, I'm clout chasing. Wasn't she clout chasing? When she said, because she didn't have to tell the world that. If she gave me a pass, as she said, why come tell the world? To clout, right? So guess what? I know how to get bigger clout.
Charleston was known for mocking King Von after his passing, and just like King Von, Charlie Kirk received the same treatment. Except this time, Charleston received far more backlash.
This on Charlie Kirk, bro.
A couple of months ago, Charleston White hopped on
This on Charlie Kirk. This on Charlie Kirk, bro.
Incident, and his response wasn't what a lot of people expected.
So what's your opinion of Kirk Hill? I don't give a fuck about Kirk Hill. Kirk Hill, why no white man die? Why no white boy die? Yes, indeed. Kirk Hill, go by that white boy. They probably out this anyway. What? Why that white boy? Hell, them kids. About no white boy. White on white brown. I don't give a fuck about white on white brown. White people don't care about black on black brown. Fuck that white boy. In this bill.
Mocking the death of someone is something Charleston has done several times before. The death of Kirk, however, was a deeply sensitive subject.
He's been deceased. Why doesn't
Charleston
him?
caught more heat than usual for his comments. Even then,
That's
Charleston
on Charlie
did what
Kirk
he
for.
always does. He found justification for his actions.
Why would we be affected by a white boy being killed by a white boy? Why would that bother black people? It don't matter if we don't cheer it on or not, because his rhetoric don't reach my ear. He's never came across my algorithm. You know why? He argued with college students. Don't know a mother thing. He couldn't have debated me. When I heard Charlie Kirk talking, all I heard him talk about is negative rhetoric, negative points, negative statistics about black people.
But apart from disrespecting the dead, another sensitive line Charleston is known for crossing is making fun of celebrities' kids. And Robert Blueface's kid was no exception.
Blueface and Krishan Rock.
Rock's baby in
Not
September
them,
2023. Charleston White went on live to predict the kind of baby they have, considering the lives they live involving substance use, and if you put his money on it.
Somebody tag Blueface and Christian Rock. I got $5,000 that they have a retarded baby. If it ain't gonna be retarded, it's gonna be autistic. I'm putting it out there right now today. I got $5,000 to anybody that believe they're gonna have a normal baby. I bet you $5,000 they have a retarded baby. You're stuck with her, like Michael.
Let me go in the room.
Daddy, I'm hungry. Yeah.
Oh, he's a little backup. That's it.
Sure enough,
Oh, he's a little
the baby
backup.
was born. The pictures of it were posted online and started making fun of its looks, calling it names. Krishan responded, saying her son
She
was
mad.
perfectly healthy.
Oh, she mad. She mad.
Jokes.
Krishan mad.
So, and in response, Charleston said that his prediction was simply proven right.
Yeah, we all know, okay? But ain't nobody dying because they picking on the baby. You know how many retarded babies been picked on by their grandmamas, their cousins, their brothers, or even a special ed school teacher. God ain't killing people because they saying, look at our baby. God killing bitch for doing the baby like that. God way more mad at Krishan Rock for doing the baby like that than me saying the baby got a power DNA. Baby didn't can't skip up. I told y'all before the baby got this. I ain't saying nothing bad about the baby. I predicted the baby.
But while dissing kids is routine for Charleston, what he admitted in this next situation was so disturbing that dissing kids can't even compare to it. Because one of Charleston White's wildest claims is something he really should be ashamed of saying so publicly, but he did it anyway, and proudly too.
We ripped the white girl. We didn't rip the black girl. So when you say I forcibly ran train, we forcibly used to rip white girls. We used to put crack in their cigarettes because we was sneaking crack and selling crack in 8th grade, 7th grade. And we went to school with white people. And white girls used to smoke cigarettes. Black girls didn't smoke cigarettes, white boy. And we used to sneak crack in the white girls' cigarettes.
And Charleston has admitted these claims on a couple of other occasions, but when asked about it on Say Cheese, he said back then he and his homeboys didn't know what they were doing was a crime.
We didn't have one-on-one sex.
It was a criminal offense to begin with. It's always a crime. What else we do some legal shit on when you on the streets?
Then that's how you know she gonna be your girlfriend. She ain't gonna
Killing people and doing drive-bys. They ain't the way to go. You know that shit ain't fly. That shit ain't fly.
Having her come over and get her drunk and tending to sleep with her is fake. We don't know that.
Ain't fly. Ain't cool.
Clearly has zero filter on what he says. So when he met a trans person for the first time, you know that this
look at trans woman.
Exception. Back when Charleston was still regularly doing street with a Bronx,
Aiden and his girlfriend, the trans woman.
The destroyer, whom he introduced to Charleston as his girlfriend, and having absolutely no filter, Charleston's reaction was no surprise.
That's his girlfriend. That's Aiden's girlfriend. That's Aiden's girlfriend. The trans woman. You know who she is?
Man, stop lying. That's one of the man down. You doing that artificial intelligence when you done blew up somebody's head. This ain't no real person.
She real. She real, dog. Look. Listen to her.
And y'all blew up y'all.
Listen to her, Charleston.
I'm real. I promise I'm real. It's no AI. It's not a joke.
Good man or woman?
I'm a trans woman.
Oh man. Yeah, Charleston, go ahead. Charleston, go ahead. Finish it. Finish the shit. Finish the shit. Finish the shit. Don't want to talk to him. He out. He out, man. He bounced. He bounced.
He might have done Gorlock a favor there by hanging up. But Charleston
Gorlock doesn't even know who this man was.
Wild things about the daughter of a goon who was trying to press him. Back in 2022, Charleston White was in a back and forth beef with a random goon from Cleveland.
Oh, he got people to goon. Oh, Charleston got people to goon. He knows go. He probably know what the goons go do to his ass. He was up pulling out guns and shit.
Things to say
ready for his ass too.
I promise my daughter, I'm gonna see.
That bitch.
What?
That bitch.
On my daughter, I'm crashing out.
Oh,
On my daughter, I'm crashing out and I'm flying right out. This what you saying that? This what you saying? You keep saying about a little kid. That's the baby.
Man, nigga, we go wait till she grow up. But you ain't gonna be
Don't worry about it. I got some for you.
And in another IG Live session between the two, Charleston called the cops on the dude for all the threats he'd been making.
You can run, but you can't hide, bitch.
Look what you said. You see what they say? He said, protect. Look what he said. Look what I see. I want to do.
I don't give a fuck about no
You finna go to jail. You ain't gonna see me. Look what he said. I want to
After that, Charleston had some advice for the dude when he goes to prison. Definitely wasn't the first dude to press Charleston online, but with this next dude, Charleston had to respond with threats of his own. Charleston got on the phone with the dude and let him who was threatening to put hands on him, but rather than calling the cops on him, Charleston decided to reciprocate the same energy.
What's your name? What's your name? Who I need to ask about? Quick, between them. If you listen to this, if you come with no guards and no security, you gonna die. If you come with no guards and no security, you gonna die, bitch ass. You gonna die, bitch ass. You gonna die, bitch ass. What part of Zone 6 is Atlanta? Where the gays is? Don't y'all some folks out there, nigga. You Zone 6, some boy, you on internet, talking on the internet, bitch ass, nigga. You ain't gonna slap nobody. You ain't never slapped nobody in Atlanta. They say you know for ducking plays in Atlanta. They say you know for ducking plays in Atlanta. Quick,
And as is often the case, Charleston also took the chance to diss the dude's family.
you ain't never whooped nobody in Atlanta. You already know. It's already know, bitch ass. Your mama got wet pussy and your sister got a wet booty hole and you a hoe. Everybody know that in Atlanta. Your mama got wet pussy, your sister like to get in the ass and you a straight up hoe. You ain't never whooped nobody in Atlanta.
The dude hung up seconds later since he couldn't compete with Charleston verbally. He probably never got a chance to settle it physically either. But in this next situation, Charleston verbally and physically assaulted a heckler while on stage and got beat up for it while performing at a comedy show in Crockett, Texas.
Oh no, you
got
gotta get.
into a confrontation.
Oh no, the Lakers jersey man. Oh, the guy in the Kobe Bryant jersey. He about to get him, dog. Oh no, it's the Kobe Bryant fan. That Kobe Bryant fan, he about to come up the stage and get you now. Oh, the Kobe Bryant fans coming to get you now with number 8 jersey. He coming to get you now, Charleston. Boom. Oh, he threw a flower. He threw a flower. One Lakers fan. Oh, wait. He got another one. He got him. No, he got him. He punched him quick. Oh, that one got him.
Charleston momentarily
Boom.
pulled out by security. But while Charleston often gets verbally disrespectful, he occasionally also says some disrespectful things that arguably have some brutal.
Yeah, hit by 2 Lakers fans. Man.
Poorly received in Carter 6, Charleston White appeared on St. Cheese, where he
2 Lakers fans cut Carter.
interesting theory for what he described as Wayne's fall off.
Why can't we get? We don't see glimpses of old Wayne at all.
No,
somebody help see that thing.
He killed his brain cell.
We see no photos of Wayne when he's getting
Lil
old.
Wayne
No.
was druggy. What this surgery was, he's doing all this
Wayne wasn't even
He was
old.
on the shrooms, on the talking shrooms.
Wayne
That's
wasn't even
why I'm
old,
with
man.
music on it. It's crazy.
Wayne wasn't even old.
He can't
No,
tell
Wayne
back
wasn't
in
even
because
old.
he's gonna burn out. He needed these drugs and this mind altering substance to go into the studio and not write nothing down. Come off a freestyle because he's on drugs. I do something in my cup. He was the first rapper promoting drugs. Come on now, y'all forgot.
During the interview, Charleston also took a shot at Wayne's looks,
Oh.
pointing out how badly he's aged.
And he's aging like a vampire. Yeah, he aging like a vampire.
Well, I got cleared up. I got cleared up some.
Accept it.
I cleared up. I cleared up.
No, we can't. He too ugly now. He was then, but he's too ugly now.
I forgot clear it, man. I forgot clear it up.
Of course. It's only certain women that are super ugly niggas money. So yeah, it's only certain women stoop that low. You gotta stoop low. Yeah, I got to put Lil Wayne up today. Challenging. It ain't trying to put Lil Wayne down, but that's what the serve do to you, young boy. You see how old Lil Wayne was? That ain't young and deep.
Charleston could have been more respectful with it, but it's also hard to argue that he didn't create some valid points of view. But while he was criticizing the rapper in that interview, he threatened to take the life of another in this next situation. Boosie and Charleston White have been beefing for a few years now. The feud has been mostly one-sided, with Charleston dissing Boosie every chance he gets. But Boosie hasn't been trying to speak on it too much, since he knows Charleston has a reputation for calling the cops on rappers. But Boosie's son, Tootie Raw, decided to get involved and threatened Charleston via DM. So Charleston went online.
Man, Tootie Raw about to go get him. Yeah, Tootie coming to get you. Tootie Raw coming to get you. He coming to get you.
Bitch, you old bitch. Stop speaking on us, you stupid motherfucker. Hope you can die, bitch.
What? Oh, he got you. He got
I
you.
hope your daddy died with that diabetes. Yeah, I hope your daddy died with that diabetes. I hope China don't send the insulin over here 1 month. I hope your daddy died. Organs weaker than mine with that diabetes. Got that insulin going in. Nigga, your daddy ain't even got white eyes. Look at my eyes. You see how white your eyes is? Your daddy ain't got the whites of his eye. He got them hepatitis yellowish eyes. Nigga, daddy sick to it. And you talking about you hope somebody dies. Please.
Tootie and T.I.'s son, King Harris, were arrested later that month after police found them with drugs and guns. Interestingly, though, it was Charleston who tipped off the cops.
I'm the one that.
Yeah, he took the police too.
I see the picture.
Man, Charleston tipped the police too.
Department of Public Safety, Texas State Trooper, and said this little boy, and I seen that other picture, that other little fraggle white little boy, and I said, y'all be on the lookout for these two boys. They're gonna have guns and drugs in against all the people they gonna be with. So they was on the lookout for two. Yeah, his dad is a 6-time convicted murderer that used children to kill people. So they had their eyes wide open for that little black ass boy. And he wasn't hard to spot in the crowd because there ain't too many kids as black as him.
The beef between Tootie and Charleston seemingly died down after that, but it was reignited a few months ago when Tootie threatened Charleston again. And this time, Charleston had to let Tootie know he wasn't one to keep messing with.
I went on academic page and say he can't wait to see me. Say, Goofy, you might have to be
Some old light. That's what happened. Lights acting up. Yeah, lights acting up wrong.
Boy, I killed Tootie. What? I shoot Tootie right this little man trying to play tough. Goofy, I will kill your soul playing tough. I will not spare him. I will shoot Tootie in his mother thing. This went online and I screenshot it. So when I have to shoot him, self-defense. I'm gonna kill Goofy boy. I'm gonna kill that bitch.
Shortly after, Tootie got arrested again in Atlanta for having a Glock with a switch, and Charleston once again hopped online to say once again that Tootie's arrest was because of his doing.
Somebody say, TMZ, to me wrong, look, Boosie's son, I just put his ass in jail. I told his baby mama don't be talking that goddamn shit to me. I knew that boy had that switch. I knew that boy had that switch. You go, young nigga, boy, I get a TV of that bitch. I just got to Atlanta. I got Tootie Raw ass arrested within 2 hours. Stepping foot on Atlanta soil. I told y'all I'm gonna get it.
Charleston's main issue with Boosie has to do with him allegedly being a snitch and taking a plea deal in the past. promoting a gangster image, and for similar reasons, he made fun of this next rapper's recent death due to the lifestyle he lived. Jacksonville rapper Julio, who is no stranger to street
Julio guy, why him?
unfortunately gunned
Got
down
long
in
hair.
2024.
Nigga dead
Charleston
too.
learned about his
Nigga
death
dead
with
too.
a live joke about it, saying that his lifestyle finally caught up to him.
So y'all done got that jackass boy. I tell you, they got that Julio boy. I told them they go get him. Yeah, no, but I didn't tell them they go get him. I just knew they go get him.
Shit.
The boy was hard. He got it. No, the boy was hard.
It's like a paper chaser coming to get somebody.
Should nobody be saying,
It's like coming to get somebody with a paper chaser.
Julio. One thing we know about him.
He a paper chaser or a street sweeper.
You know, one thing about it, he ain't in help. Now, whatever, he had all the time in the world to apologize to the people. He was going to the graveyard, rapping at the graveyard. Many things made the people mama cry. So shit, there's some people in the need. Wiping their foreheads. Oh, thank you.
Hardly anyone is going to approve of Charleston dissing the dead, but he has some things to say about women in this next interview that a lot of people actually
Talk
agree
less.
with.
The Talk
One of
Less show.
Charleston's latest interviews have been making rounds online, especially the part in which he tried to make distinctions between what he called the different types of females.
You ain't wrong for disrespecting her. That's not a woman. Look at that bitch. Look at that whole got on. Women wouldn't y'all dress that on. Women don't have their ass out. Women don't argue with men. Women don't take pictures and you can see they put the print. They move stuff. Hoes and bitches do that. So we have to teach our boys how to identify that's a woman, that's a lady, that's a bitch, that's a hoe. She's a prostitute. So because they're all different species, but all women.
Charleston also went on to explain how it's a different story when it comes to men.
Same goes for men too. You know, you can spot
Now,
that.
men are just a dog. He's been like that forever.
Right.
The woman evolved to what she is today. So men have always been promiscuous, irresponsible with their dick. That's always been the stigma of a man. What we see today have never been the stigma of what we would say a woman is. A man have always been a dog, a cheat, a liar. It's always been him. Since the time he's been created. The woman has never been this. Never throughout history.
And judging from the comments, a lot of people actually agreed with the stuff Charleston was saying. Explaining controversial truths about the world today is one of the reasons Charleston has become an internet sensation. But his fame also gets him into messy situations, like when he lost it and cussed a lady out in the most unlikely places.
Wait.
Charleston
Whoa,
White,
Charleston, what are you doing in God's house, bro? Charleston, what are you doing in the house of God? Yo, Charleston, get out of God's house, man. Get out of God's house, man. You don't want to be filmed by some random church women, right? Just get out of there. Get out of there, bro. Get out of there, man. Get out of there, man. Get out of there, man. You don't want to be filmed by no random women.
Charleston changed seats when he noticed her filming, but she turned on her selfie cam and kept trying to record him. And you might think Charleston wasn't going to crash out in the same place, but that's exactly what happened next. Speaking of viral Charleston White clips, we gotta talk about the time he went on live to deliver a deadly message to rappers who gangbang. Because about 3 years ago, Charleston White went on IG Live just to show off his new gun.
Oh, he's ready. He's ready.
I can't wait to make a crip with this moment. I can't wait to make a crip baby cry. Like Nipsey also made me cry. Oh, I can't wait to make a mother GEB cry. Like
man, you gonna pull out a magazine from an AK or something.
Ain't nothing good about a crip but a dead crip.
But as he kept
You
going,
pull
Charleston's
out a
message
mag.
only got more bold, and he started wishing death
He part of a magazine from an AK, dude. Look.
All Crips and Bloods must die. Their children must suffer. Death to all Crips and Bloods. Death to all GDs and BDs. May they all die like King Von. May they all die like Drake on the Ruler. May they all die like Nipsey Hussle in vain.
Yeah. A wild prayer request, but nowhere near as wild as the rant Charleston went on in this next clip, where he dissed a whole city. Some guys in New York did an interview. They were talking about how Charleston disses people and their kids for no reason. So when it came to Charleston's attention, he had to hop on IG Live to diss the dudes, as well as basically every famous person from New York.
Who I don't know from New York online talking about what they don't respect. I'm from the South. I don't give a about New York. I didn't like Biggie. I don't like Jay-Z. I didn't 50 Cent, the Statue of Liberty, the Harlem Shake. We didn't do the Harlem New York, man. DMX, dead ass, crack ass, dope fiend, motherfucker. Biggie Smalls, Notorious Big, Christopher Wallace. He can suck my dick too with his damn fat ass. Fuck LL Cool J. Fuck Mike Tyson. Fuck the 9/11 victim.
But while Charleston was hating on a city in that situation, he expressed his hate for a whole race of people in this next interview. In March 2023, Charleston White went on an anti-Asian rant online, specifically targeting Asians and black culture.
What he got against Asian rappers? What he got against Asian rappers, man? He hates Asians.
He doubled down on his disrespect in a St. Cheese interview.
You know, they were basically saying that they're too because they grew up with black people. They can't be. They don't have people. Chinese men don't have kids. They don't be no kids. They can't talk how I talk to my bigger than a Mexican man. My is bigger than a Chinese man. I can go to China and I'm saying you call big as my. One out of every 3 of us are the president in America. I'm a jail. And you ain't going to jail like us. When last time you see the police shoot one of them round face motherfuckers? Huh? When last time the police kicked one of them round face Chinese motherfuckers in the ass? When the police start shooting, I leave alone.
Charleston also felt that while China Mac and other Asians claimed association with the black community, Asians didn't support black people in times of need.
I didn't see now Chinese motherfuckers slant eyes get no tears when Trayvon Martin died. Chinese motherfuckers cried at the nail shop. Susie Lake chopping soup. They were crying. When Timothy Rice was killed, you didn't see them slant eyes being wiped from no tears from them round faces that can't go hard. No, them people, they ain't us. They ain't never stood with us. Nowhere throughout history can you find the Asian community have held hands with me, let alone black folks, let alone Africans.
The Asians might not want to take it too personally, though, because Charleston also seems to hate people of his own race. Charleston White got some backlash for a previous interview where he said low-level paying jobs were black people jobs. And when asked about it on Say Cheese, he had to explain how black people were getting upset about the wrong things.
Why are you messing with the band?
Just my Swedish boyfriend, sports,
Oh,
laundry.
Oh.
I work 50 with black jobs as well.
Everything fits black people except their reality and their condition that they live in. They ignore the reality and they ignore their condition, only to be fitted by everything else. But look at their neighborhood, look at their houses, look at their family life, look at the conditions of them, their children, and the parents of the children. They at odds with each other, they hate each other, they fight with one another.
According to Charleston, the fact that the black community whines about everything is also the reason they don't get taken seriously.
For black people, opinions only matter on social media. But in real life, in the real world, nobody really pays us any attention anymore because we've been crying wolf too long. And we inflict worse conditions on each other. So
to take us serious.
Charleston also got hate for his public support of Donald Trump and had to explain himself in that regard as well.
Why are you so Trump? But he has, he's a felon. He quote unquote.
Kelly was, even after we seen him pee on that little girl, we didn't stop rocking with him. Lil Boosie them still hollering for R. Kelly.
Oh, what he?
I just want to ask people who have Trump been accused of, what little girl have Trump been accused of messing with? He been accused of with a hoe, a wrong hoe.
He was on the blogs to go to Epstein Island.
Yeah. So was Chris Tucker.
I seen that.
Man.
So was Bill Clinton. Black people still love Bill. But we gonna ignore Chris Tucker. Lawrence Taylor was caught with a 15-year-old pup with 2 black eyes. That's documented.
Karl Malone too. He got a 13-year-old girl.
Come on now.
He did.
What's crazier than Charleston?
He did some girls. Come on.
His next interview, he shared a personal ritual he undergoes to keep himself humble.
It's gotta be about athletes and actors, bro.
He answers to a question on how he manages to keep himself humble as an internet celebrity.
So how do you stay humble and grounded in the truth, even with all the attention you get? Or sometimes I go to the strip club with sweatpants on and no drawers, and get a lap dance and come and walk about it up, feeling horrible, and humble. Man, I know we didn't come no drawers on and hard. You get in the car, motherfucker, come reached up to you, die cold. You sit there, feeling funny. Yeah, be humble in the motherfucker, with no drawers on. Deflated. So that's how I almost feel.
And just as Charleston isn't afraid to speak his mind truthfully, he also isn't afraid to cause physical harm when his hand is forced. And this next dude had to find that lesson out for himself. Back in 2023, Charleston was scheduled for a boxing match against an influencer known as Sway. And before the fight, they had to do a face-off. But after Sway decided
Charleston
responded.
I got you now. Oh, take that. Oh, you want to push me, nigga? Beat that motherfucker. Beat that pepper spray, bitch. You talk some weight, bitch. I'll pepper spray you.
After that incident, Sway tried to run up on Charleston.
What about me, man? I'll hit you with the leg, too. Come on.
This time, Charleston left him bleeding.
What about me again? I'm gonna slip the knife in your ass. Take that motherfucker. That bitch. What's that motherfucker? You talk some money, bitch. Poor Texas, bitch. I'll pour a knife on your ass tonight. I'll pour a plate on your ass tonight. Take that. Bill Blade.
In an interview later on with Jason Lee, Charleston explained why he had to do what he did to Sway.
He hit with a blade. Real men do it, not the cowards. Still the cowards do that shit.
You know what I'm saying? And you want to fight for him.
He'll do it like what they do.
So if you hit me, you got the advantage. If I hit you in your one eye, you still got an eye. So how we gonna fight for him? So I hit him in the head that night and put a hole in him.
He's a complete collection of Charleston White's most disrespectful moments.
That's all
if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel and check out some of the most tweaked out rapper moments caught on camera.
If you guys want to see the shit that happened with Charleston White and his disrespectful moments towards the celebrities, the IG, the Instagram models, and especially known killers, man, YouTubers, whatever the fuck. They do. He does some stupid shit. You know what I mean? But I mean, what else can you do? He's just he just some he just some YouTuber and a comedian. I mean, he had put on a police uniform. He had on hats that says never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. I mean, how many hats he wear? Shit. It's about come to the gas station. They've been selling these hats. One of them got New Orleans. One of them got New Orleans on it. The other one has like Thug Life on it. All the other hats they sell them at the gas station on Claiborne. But nobody else knows what Charleston White can do. But I hope he fess up to his his wrongdoing. But he was one of the associates of the now deceased King Von, the now dead King Von's associate, trying to get Charleston White to apologize. He won't apologize. He just went out and said fuck King Von. He said fuck King Von and all this bullshit. His mama, he's saying all this shit about them. Like, come on. He's saying shit about all his people. Like, he's saying fuck King Von and his mama and her sister and all that bullshit. That's weird. But I get that part when he's he's like he likes to piss people off on the phone and things like that. That's all his doing. But if you want to see something like this one-on-one match they had with Brock Lesnar and Obafemi, you get to see this. You get to see this match. You get to see this match on the WWE SummerSlam tonight event. You can watch tonight and tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, and it's gonna be on the ESPN app. You watch out for that. JD is gonna do a post show based on that pay per view. Well, it's not pay per view. It's not pay per view. It's a premium live event. But it's from ESPN. So what else you want to do? Go to a cable provider and go order that for free, or you can give at least for like a price. Same thing they mentioned about the fight that was for same thing about the fight that was with Shakur Stevenson. I had to tell my sister about these lights. Now I gotta tell my sister about these lights flickering. I'm about to get off this video here. Y'all see this video, man? Y'all see this video or something? All you gotta do is hit that like button. All you do is hit or slam or press that like button. You know what I'm saying? It could help out me and my channel in a way it's supposed to be done possible. And then you will drop a comment below and say something about this video, about what Charleston White would say about the women, and say hey that guy is a snitch. He's telling on people, including Tutti Raw and King Harris, and trying to get them arrested. he probably go say some stuff about another rapper who goes by the name of King Yella. King Yella. He calls that man probation officer on him. I mean, I know. I mean, he acted like he was fearing for his life, and he should have. He got to watch what he say about people, man, and keep them comments to itself. Because if he says some stuff about the rappers in general, including boxers and athletes and rappers, he's going to be in for a rude awakening. But I'm gonna be off this. I'm gonna be finished with this stream. It's almost about 2 hours, but it's gonna be like an hour and a half. So I'm gonna see y'all in another video.